Hi, and good afternoon, and welcome to the corporate offices here in Jupiter, Florida of RCI. My name is Michael Moore. I'm the president and CEO, and today is an exciting day for our company and our long history, our 48-year history and my 34-year history here of bringing to the marketplace innovative recruitment solutions. RCI is very excited to be having a product launch here today at our corporate headquarters. You know, over the last 34 years, my focus in this space, in the talent acquisition recruiting space, has been helping companies leverage solutions, helping them develop and innovate and implement solutions that could help them find, hire, attract, retain, and develop people. We've spent our working lives in helping organizations do it better than what they had prior to us getting there. Similarly, we have launched many new solutions in the talent acquisition and recruiting marketplace over the last 48 years as well. Most notably was our partnership with USA Today, the newspaper. We built a print recruitment strategy that was driven by our employment review magazine. We launched our job board, bestjobsusa.com, in 1994. We built our talent locator technology that is still very much in use today as a solution that helps our clients find candidates wherever and whoever they are. We built our applicant tracking system late in 1999, launched it in the early 2000s, and that applicant tracking system is a custom solution that we build for companies and have built for companies all over North America. So our quest, our mission, our goal, our work life is spent on looking at the talent acquisition marketplace, looking at the process of how companies find people, looking at the habits and the process of how people are looking for jobs. And every day we spend our lives in working in ways to help make it better, help make it more efficient, help make it more effective for both the company, who is our client normally, and the candidate. You know, most of our attention as talent acquisition experts have been spent on how do we find the right people? How do we find the right skill in the right market at the right time? How do we find the active candidate? How do we get in front of the active candidate? And how do we find the passive candidate? Whether it's a recruitment marketing strategy that's leveraging social media or job boards or employer referral or open houses or billboards or radio or TV or signs in the window, a lot of our strategy, most of our efforts, and most of our monies are spent in attracting candidates, in attracting larger volumes of qualified candidates who are interested and right for our jobs, who would be interested in our EVP, our employee value proposition, and would be right fits for the company. So much of our attention is spent on drawing in the candidate and hopefully having them apply to the job so that we can take them to the next step. Well, one of the very big things that's been overlooked over the last 10 years or so is the candidate experience online. You know, if you think about it, we went from newspaper ads and resumes being mailed into a company with a 13-cent stamp 25 years ago. We made the transition to leveraging technology by now having that stamp go away and having resumes being faxed into our desktop. And that was a great leap. We then made the leap of going from a fax application or fax resume to now having companies actually convert an online application online through our employment portal that would be then tied into some resume database or applicant tracking system. And to be honest with you, from the beginnings of that online application process that was driven normally by an ATS solution, the genesis or the improvement in the candidate experience has really lagged behind everything else that we've done. You know, we have great tools out there like ZipRecruiter. We have great tools out there like LinkedIn and ZoomInfo and Talent Locator. We have great tools out there that help us find our people. But we haven't spent much attention, we haven't spent enough attention to what happens when we do find them. And even in the finding of the candidates, we don't really hold the control over how we market to those candidates, how we attract those candidates. And we certainly have not spent enough attention as to how we convert those candidates. So if you look at the employment section of your website and you look at what it does and what it doesn't do, what it does do, and what it could or can do, we suggest there's a great divide. And I could go down a list of 15 or 20 different items, highlight items, like one-click apply, like SEO, getting your jobs up into Google, like being mobile enabled or mobile friendly, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Major items that need to be part of an employment website solution, a career site solution that are not today and that you're missing from your website. And what that means is you're losing candidates. Candidates are coming to your website and dropping off, called the drop-off rate. The candidates are coming to your website and being dissuaded because they're not seeing something there for them. They're not met with the message that would be relative to them as an individual, as a candidate. They can't easily find your jobs. They can't easily apply to your jobs. It's frustrating for a candidate to go through many of the online experiences that are there today in most of your company's employment website solutions that are obviously driven by your ATS. So there's a huge need out there to look at the candidate experience. How do you attract the candidate? How do you market to that candidate once you've attracted them? And then how do you convert them into candidates, applicants, ultimately interviews, and ultimately hires? And there's a great divide today in what's out there in the marketplace and what could or should be done. So to address that need and address that problem and address that scenario, RCI is partnered with JXT, a leading technology company, and we have put together a solution that we are launching today called Infinity. We're really excited today to be here to present our newest solution in the marketplace that will help your company attract, market, and convert candidates and solve many of the problems you're currently having, and a lot of those you might not even know about. Here's Infinity.
For more than 40 years, RCI has been on the leading edge of innovation. We've constantly shown our ability to adapt and have consistently given our clients solutions to help them find, hire, and retain top talent. With the launch of Infinity, we're not only changing the game, we're redefining it entirely. This solution is one of our most innovative ever brought to market. In a recruiting arena where every platform has its boundaries and no solution solves enough, we're introducing a complete, all-in-one career site ecosystem. There are no limits here. Welcome to Infinity. Infinity is the ultimate candidate experience solution. It's the technology that's designed to work with the career site you already have or allow you to create the one you've always dreamed about. Through technology powered by JXT, Infinity is constantly evolving and growing into a more successful platform with every update. With a foundation that solid, only the experts at RCI could create a stunning enough front end to complement your employer brand and give it the attention it deserves. A fully integrated content management system puts control of your site in your hands, right where it belongs. Change content whenever you want, keeping your site up to date and providing a seamless candidate experience. Infinity is the solution you've been waiting for. It's there from beginning to end and back again. Attract the right candidate flow, market your jobs to them effortlessly, and convert them to applicants at the touch of a button. Say hello to a platform so powerful it takes your career site beyond its limits, to a place where the possibilities are endless.
You know, it's not all about finding the people. It's not all about being in front of the people. It's about converting those people to interviews, well, first of all, to applicants, then to interviews, and ultimately to hires. You know, recruiting is marketing, and thusly marketing is recruiting. And if you went to your marketing department and asked them how they treated a new prospect coming into the company, it's probably very different than what your employment experience is on your website. There's a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money, a lot of brain power put on developing your website in total as a marketing tool, as an attraction tool, as a converting tool to convert visitors to your website to buyers. Well, the same thing should be the case and needs to be the case for the most important thing that your company does every day, and that is attract, market to, and convert the best candidates. So now there is finally a solution, an all-in-one solution that basically does it all. If you could take a white paper and put down your wish list of things that you would like to have in an employment career section, in your career site, if you would put down on paper the challenges that you have right now with your current application process, too long, too time-consuming, too clunky, whatever the case may be. If you could write down all the things you would wish to have and want to have, that's what you have in the new solution that we're launching today called Infinity. So we're very excited. I'm probably more excited about this solution than I have on virtually any one we've ever launched because of the need for it in the marketplace. Every company, whether you hire 5 people a year or whether you hire 50,000 people a year, you have to be able to provide a clean, consistent strategy for how you attract, how you market, and how you convert your candidates. There is literally no solution out there today, no applicant tracking system out there today that does what Infinity does. So we hope that we've given you some things to think about. We've hoped that we've given you some reason to go back and take a look at your applicant experience online. We would love to talk to you about your current state, where your current employment website is, how is or not attracting, marketing, converting the way it could or it should be. And we look forward to putting the control back in your hands to be able to give you the opportunity to have an applicant experience the way that you should. We look forward to seeing you in the marketplace and talking to you soon.